Yeah.
Excellent.
If I just forget what I'm saying, should I just stop instead of rambling on?
Yeah.
Oh, so what's wrong with me? Hey guys, it's Lickle here, aka Making Harley. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do the makeup from the Black Mask Club look in Birds of Prey. Okay, so first what I'm going to do is put some moisturiser on. What I tend to do is put a drop of Iconic London Illuminator in the moisturiser, so it just gives it a bit of a dewy look. I only do one drop because it's quite pigmented. So I'm going to mix it together with the back of a brush. Put it all over my face and look really shiny. Did a lot. Yeah, so it looks super shiny at the moment, but obviously you're going to put foundation over the top and concealer, so it won't be so intense. Just got to wait for that to dry. Okay, so next what I'm going to do is go in with some primer. I'm going to use Porefessional, which is by Benefit. This is a hydrate primer, so it's slightly different to the usual Porefessional. What I tend to do is just put it on the areas of my face that have bigger pores, so my chin and my nose. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with some concealer. So this is Kat Von D's Lock-It Concealer in the shade L5 Neutral. There is one lighter than this, but I couldn't get it. So yeah, this is the second to lightest shade that they had. I'm just going to put it on all the red areas of my face and under the eyes, where I've got loads of freckles. And obviously Harley's skin is like flawless and really pale. I need to put on a lot to cover the freckles up. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to wet the beauty blender with tea tree water, which is from Lush. I prefer that than just using normal water. It seems to blend a little bit better. And then we just blend it out. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is go in with the foundation. So I've got the Kat Von D's Lock-It foundation. This is the lightest one that she does. It is it's light 41 neutral. Can get quite cakey quite easily, so it's really important to keep the beauty blender wet. The reason I like this foundation is it's got full coverage, and it's also like a more natural kind of light colour rather than just having like a full-on white kind of face painty look. So you just need to keep blending it out. I'm going to cover all of the face as well, just to make sure that you're going over all the concealer. Can go a bit funny at the hairline, but it doesn't matter because we'll have a wig on. Just make sure you pull it under your jawline as well. I'm going to try and concentrate more on the bridge of the nose, just to kind of highlight it a bit. Like a ghost. It's so white, isn't it? I'm just going to cover the cheeks a bit more, try and cover these freckles. Okay, and that's that for the foundation. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, now I've got my foundation on, I'm just going to put on some lip balm. It's Pore Original Balm. It's just to prep the lips just to make sure they're nice and moisturised for when I put my lipstick on later. I'm going to do some contour now. What I've got here is Sleek contour kit. It's just a powder contour. I'm not going to do it too dark. She doesn't really have any in the movie. However, she's got really defined cheekbones. So yeah, you can use some contour to get that kind of look. I'm going to do a tiny bit down the nose as well. Okay, so now I'm going to do some setting powder. No, I'm not. That's a lie. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is draw on the tattoo, the heart. I'm just using a pen liquids liner. So it's on the right side of her face. Yeah, so it's on the right side of the face, on the cheek, just on the cheekbone, underneath the eye. And then I'm going to put some setting powder over my whole face. So what I'm going to use is Ben Nye Neutral Set Colourless Powder and a tiny bit of Ben Nye Fair Translucent Powder mixed together. This is where it goes everywhere. I'm going to use it very sparingly because the white can be quite intense. Just makes the skin look a bit more finished, I guess. I'm doing it underneath the contour and then above. Put it over the tattoo as well, just so that it looks less black, I guess. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is do the eyeshadow. So this is really exciting, in my opinion anyway. This is the actual palette that was used in the movie for this scene. So it is Take Me Back to Brazil, which you can get on like Beauty Bay or somewhere similar. Yeah, it wasn't expensive either, which is really great. So the colour we're going to be using is this one. They don't actually have names on this palette, but yeah, it's this one here. The top bright pink. And yeah, you just need to apply it on. The good thing with this is it's not super technical. You don't need to do any like crease cuts or crazy blending or that kind of thing, so it's really a simple, easy look to do, which is great because I can't do a crease cut probably. So yeah, you just need to put the same colour all over the eyelid and just blend it out a little bit at the edge. This palette's actually really good as well if you wanted to use it for different Harley looks because it's got the blue in there. So you can use the pink and the blue from this palette if you wanted to do the Suicide Squad look. So that's always good. It's really awkward putting on makeup when you've had a lash lift, by the way. My eyelashes are getting in the way. What I'm going to put on next, I've got these like glitter eye gel. Okay, so what I'm going to do next, I've got these glitter liquid eyeliners. I've got a silver and a pink one. This is just from a set, which was quite cheap online. And she has like just a real thin line of glitter. I'm just going to blend this eyeshadow out a little bit first. Put a thin line along here. I'm going to get it all in my eyelashes because of this lash lift. It is what it is. The amount of times I say that when I'm putting makeup. I just pulled the thing off. Okay, so I've just done the silver and I'm just going to put a tiny bit of pink on there as well. Just make it pop because I love pink and I love glitter. It's so hard when you've got a lash lift. And then just get the excess glitter off the eyelashes. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is put on some eyeliner. So you only need to do this on the bottom lash line. I'm just going to use a pencil liner. Don't do it too thick or dark, just really lightly. What I'm going to do as well, this is a Rimmel Exaggerate waterproof eyeliner, apparently. It's got a little smudgy thing on the end, which I just need to kind of smudge it out a little bit just so it's not so dark. And then I'm going to use Eyeshadow Black Magic Mascara and just put some mascara on your lashes. And that is the eyes done. Next, brows. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is do my eyebrows. So what I'm going to use is Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade? How do I say it?
Pomade. That's what I said.
Pomade. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is do my eyebrows. I'm going to use Anastasia's Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade, and this is in Ash Brown. I'm just going to use a really thin angled brush and just carve out the brows. So I'm going to do a line underneath first, and then one above, and then just fill it in. And then do the same on the other side. I'm going to carve out the underneath with some concealer, and again an angled brush. Just want to do a really light amount of concealer. Don't put too much on. Just makes them look a bit sharper. Now what I'm going to do is put on some highlighter. This is by Wet n Wild. It's Hello Halo. So you've got the highlighter here and then the blush on this side. I've only just recently discovered this product, but I absolutely love it. It's so pigmented. I'm going to just do, so I'm going to highlight on the tip of the nose and down the bridge, above the lip. I'm going to go above the brows. And then I'm going to go on the cheekbones. Basically everywhere. I'm just going to do a tiny bit of blush. I'm not going to put too much on. Cool, and then next we're going to do the gems on the eyebrows. So what I'm going to do now is put on the gems on the eyebrow. There are 6 gems on there and they go on the left brow. So what I'm going to do is use eyelash glue, and I'm just going to dab it onto the brow first. And just kind of figure out where to space them over the brow. Let's try and make them evenly spaced. And you need to wait for the glue to get a bit tacky, so don't put it on straight away. The same as you would with fake eyelashes. Okay, so this bit's quite fiddly, or it can be at least. Just need to place the gem on lightly. Be so much fun to wear this to like a festival or something. Okay, so now that the gems are on, I'm just going to go a little bit under the brow, underneath. Just kind of neaten it up a bit with an eyebrow pencil. And just to fill in the gaps, just to kind of make them look a bit thicker. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is lips. So I've got a lip liner. This isn't the one used in the movie because for some reason they don't sell it in this country. This is L'Oreal Paris, and it is the shade Violet Wool. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is just line the lips. Okay, so now I'm going to do the lipstick. So this is the one that's used in the movie. This is Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink and it's in the colour number 40, Believer. I'm going to do a couple of coats of this. It dries quite quickly. Okay, and there you have it. This is the finished look. If you wanted to, you can always add a rotten tattoo on here, or if you're very good at it, you can write it yourself. I personally can't do that because it's really hard doing it backwards, but I've got some of these temporary tattoos. I'm just going to pop one on here just to kind of show you, but to be honest, I don't really think you need it, but if you want to be screen accurate, then why not? Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put my wig on and my costume and I'll be right back. Okay, so there you have it. This is the finished look of the Black Mask Club look from Birds of Prey. This is my favourite look of Harley's in the movie, so I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, so if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and also please give me a comment to let me know what you'd like to see in any future videos. I also just wanted to do a shout out to Debroah Lamia Denaver. She's the makeup artist who worked on Birds of Prey. If you follow her on her Instagram, she's amazing. If you're a Birds of Prey Harley Quinn cosplayer, you need to follow her basically. She'll put up all the products that she used on the set and she also has a lot of behind the scenes photos as well, which are really helpful. And don't forget to follow me on all my social media, Making Harley on Instagram and TikTok. You can also find me under the same name on Etsy, where I make and sell Harley Quinn cosplay props, costumes, and a bit of artwork as well. Thank you so much for watching this video and I will see you next time. Bye!
Bye!
That's
My
ideal.
wig's coming off. In the moisturiser.
Come here. You're being a pain.
Bye!